Anna here from Astral Hygiene. We have been approached numerous times over the years about the differences between the accreditations BSEN 1276, which many of you will be familiar with, and BSEN 1040, which many of you probably will not be familiar with. And there's a number of nuances and a lot of confusion in the marketplace about the differences between these accreditations and what they're used for. So I wanted to dive in and tell you a little bit more about these and kind of share some knowledge out there. So as we know, BSEN 1276 is an accreditation that is used on sanitizers. The test stipulates, so when you're testing for BSEN 1276, you must meet test conditions. The test conditions stipulate that BSEN 1276 must be tested on a hard surface. That's important. What's going on in the marketplace out there is that lots of bactericidal detergents, sanitizing washing up liquids, liquids that you would pour into your sink to sanitize your dishes in a commercial kitchen or in a butchery shop or in a baker's shop are being labelled as BSEN 1276. Now that's not right. That's not right because if you're sanitizing in water, it doesn't meet the test conditions of BSEN 1276. So to label something which is being used in water as accredited to BSEN 1276 means that that chemical is not fit for its intended purpose. Bear with me here, I'm going to expand. So, if a BSEN 1276 must be used in a hard surface, any washing up liquid, bactericidal detergent, etc. that is being labelled as BSEN 1276 has been tested to a standard on a hard surface. It's not been tested to a standard in water. The accreditation that you're looking for a BSEN product that can be used to sanitize in water is BSEN 1040. So BSEN 1040, so I've written this down, is this European standard specifies a test method and the minimum requirements for basic bactericidal activity of chemical disinfectant and antiseptic products that may form a homogeneous, physically stable preparation when diluted in water. Now the difficulty with using a BSEN 1276 hard surface disinfection in water, it's not intended for that purpose. It's not tested for that purpose, it's tested on a hard surface. Now I can hear you asking, why are manufacturers producing something which is designed to kill bacteria in water? Why are they testing it to BSEN 1276, which is a hard surface sanitizing test? I have the answer to that. The answer to that is because there's a widely held belief in the marketplace, this is my opinion only, because there's a widely held belief in the marketplace that BSEN 1276 is the standard that needs to be adhered to that when you're using to sanitize your dishes, manufacturers are deciding to cut corners because it's easier to produce a chemical that is BSEN 1276 accredited than it is that's BSEN 1040 accredited. I'll come back to that. So it's easier, it's widely held belief, and there's a bit of a dupe in the marketplace that actually, yes, we can, produce this chemical, let them think it's 1276 accredited, it's adhering to the regulations. Now, some environmental health departments actually believe this is so, that 1276, BSEN 1276, is an appropriate disinfection rate for in water, but it's not stable, it's not accredited, it doesn't meet legislation. So if you want to be running a safe food producing organisation, you need to be using a bactericidal detergent that is 1040. The reason that manufacturers aren't creating bactericidal detergents that is 1040 is the difficulty. It's difficult to make a bactericidal detergent stable in water because water is obviously an entirely different surface / organism than a hard surface is. Water is diluted with chemicals, it's got chlorine in it, it's hard, it's soft, it's very different. So They need to be very educated, very well versed, and very good at manufacturing chemicals to create a 1040. We have one here. It's called Celdet. It is 1040. So if you're looking for a bactericidal detergent to keep you safe and to make sure that you're abiding by legislation, then you can get it here. I'll link it below. Also, if you do buy your bactericidal detergent from us and you have any comeback from environmental health, you can just get in touch with myself or my team here at Astral Hygiene on 01835 824 342, and we'll phone environmental health on your behalf and have a discussion with them. There's a lot of education around this because it's a very new piece of legislation. It came out in the last kind of 5, 6, 7 years, where the European Union decided to really tighten restrictions on chemicals to make sure that they were doing what they say they can do. So that's it. So in summary, a BSEN 1276 chemical is for hard surfaces only. A BSEN 1040 chemical is for water sanitisation only. You can use a BSEN 1276 washing liquid, this is why they're doing this, and you can put it through the accreditation of 1276 for sanitisation on a hard surface. If you want to smear washing up liquid all over your hard surface, that's how it's passing the test. Any questions, comment below, send us an email to sales@astralhygiene.co.uk. That's all from me. Thank you.